Hello and welcome back to the city of Stuttgart in southern Germany. We went to enjoy the biggest festival in the whole city and we want to share the images and our impressions. This is the Volksfest Bad Cannstatter Wasen. In this video we bring you all the information you need to know about this festival. A summary of what you find, a bit of history, how it is currently lived. We will talk a little about the prices you find and all the information so that you are very well informed about what to expect from this spectacular event. So stay to watch our video, subscribe to our channel, share it and enjoy. The festival takes place next to the Neckar River north of the city of Stuttgart in the district of Bad Cannstatter. This 2024 is the 177th edition. It starts on September 27th and ends on October 13th. In the extension of land in the area known as the Neckar Park but specifically in what is called Wasen. It is a land of about 1 kilometer long that is practically intended for social events like this. Getting there is very simple. During large events like this a direct train route is enabled from the central U11 station that takes you directly to the entrance. There are also other train lines from the same central station that leave you next to the Neckar River where you can access the festival in a couple of minutes walking. The first weekend of the festival, the historic and traditional festival parade takes place. But to understand the importance of this parade here we quickly tell you a little about the history and why it is very relevant. The origin of the festival dates back to 1815, during the reign of Württemberg. In April of that year, the Tambora volcano erupted in Indonesia, which brought a year of great agricultural loss and therefore famine to all of Europe. Consequently, King Wilhelm I, at the initiative of Queen Catherine, decided to create this festival as an incentive to promote and develop agriculture. For this reason, all regions of the state of Württemberg were invited to attend this great event. All regions shared their knowledge and agricultural products in order to strengthen trade relations and thus better overcome bad times together. That is why the name Volksfest means the People's Festival. Since then, until today, each of the regions is present in this parade with their delegations in their classic attire and their folkloric artistic expressions. They show us each of the products that for years have been part of their identity and representative of their communities. The social clubs of each town organize their floats and the producers of vegetables, fruits, wheat, hops, blacksmiths, farmers, bakers, and artisans make a great effort to show everyone their historical contribution to the region. Everyone parades bringing that very traditional atmosphere of joy from all of Swabia in southern Germany. The parade started at 11 in the morning and ends around 3 in the afternoon. It starts from Kuazal Park to the entrance of the festival. And then everyone enters the shops, rides, and enjoys the festival, so the atmosphere is the best. Most of the attendees with their traditional attire makes it very special. Now let's talk a little about what you can find at this festival. Like any good festival in Germany, and much more so of this magnitude, one of the main attractions is the beer tasting, which at this festival is only invited to the breweries of the Württemberg region, which sell up to 4 million liters of beer. Within the festival you will find a great variety of mechanical games for adults who are looking for a dose of adrenaline and for children like carousels with different concepts. During the nights it is quite an experience to see the lights and the movements, the music and the sound of the attendees enjoying a good time. In addition to the mechanical games you will find many games of chance or luck where you can win toys or gifts, even household appliances. Another important part of the festival is the variety of gastronomy. Walking around the festival you will find many places selling small and simple dishes such as the classic French fries, the sausage rolls that cannot be missed at any event in Germany, but also meat or fish, as well as a wide variety of sweets, chocolates and cookies. You will find many open-air beer gardens. Here you can buy beer in half-liter glasses, but also cocktails and lots of wine. In these beer gardens they usually also sell slightly more complete dishes, mostly traditional Swabian dishes. A very special place is the small medieval village, an area where the largest beer garden is located, where you can find live music, and in the surroundings a large number of shops in small wooden houses with an old-fashioned look. Very well decorated. This is where you can find the best gastronomy with slightly more sophisticated meals. Dishes with beef, better quality pork, pasta in different presentations such as the traditional Maltasch and Käsespätzle, mushrooms, the classic coleslaw. Finally, we also have the famous tents, which are these large temporary structures of up to 5,000 people with the largest parties of the event. Each brewery sets up its own tent in the style of the Oktoberfest in Munich. Very well decorated, where you can buy the famous 1-liter glasses or massive beer, and the very popular chicken dishes with potato salad. Lots of live music, attendees standing on the benches dancing and singing. A unique atmosphere. But what if we talk a little about prices? In recent years the increase in prices has been criticized, but without intending to enter into controversy, we can say that although entry is totally free, you really have to come prepared. The price of half-liter beers during 2024 is €6.50, as is a glass of wine. Non-alcoholic drinks are around a couple of euros less. And what many ask about is the price of a 1-liter glass inside the tents. Those have increased in value in recent years. This year they are at €15. As for food, it ranges from €5 for the simplest thing like a plate of chips, corn, sweets, but the food varies a lot since you can choose from a great variety. But most regular sandwiches range from €8 to €10 per portion. Regular food like a piece of pizza, pasta, bread with protein like beef, pork or fish. And as for a larger and more complete dish like the famous roasted chicken dishes with potatoes and salad inside the tents, they cost €18. As for the mechanical games, the simplest one for children costs between €3 to €4, and the games for adults between €6 and €8. A tip if you visit with your family is on Wednesdays. They are family days and all the mechanical games have a small discount. Just as you can find food offers for the little ones at better prices. As you will see, if you want to enjoy your visit without limits, you can budget a minimum of €50 per person. There it will depend on your interests. If you're looking to go a little overboard with the fun, you'll easily spend more. And if you're traveling with your family, you'll need to be prepared to fill your wallet. Before we say goodbye, here are a couple of tips if you plan to visit this festival, or information that will be very useful if you want to enjoy this event. Inside the tents you'll usually have to make a reservation if you want to guarantee your spot. While entry is free, in order to have a spot at a table you have to reserve a minimum of around €60 per person to reserve your spot. You can do this directly with each brewery. If you want more information, we invite you to visit our website, where you'll find more details. As for your clothing, here at this festival you won't feel so different if you visit it in normal clothes. While it's true you can rent or buy a traditional German costume, it's not necessary. I assure you that many people are dressed very casually. Keep in mind that you'll need to bring cash. It's practically the only form of payment for anything you want to buy. If you want to increase the party even more, you can attend the event on a date when the VfB Stuttgart team plays. The stadium is just a few meters from the festival, and usually those days you find much bigger parties. And if on the other hand you want to visit it on a day with fewer people, it is better to avoid those days. Without a doubt, a festival that is a great attraction, not only for the city, but also for all of Germany. An alternative that offers you practically the same experience as the famous Oktoberfest in Munich. In fact, it is the second largest beer festival in the world after the Munich Festival. It is estimated that around 3 million people will visit it this year. Prices are a little lower and the atmosphere with fewer international tourists, and it is relatively the same date. Except that the Volksfest in Stuttgart starts on the last weekend of September and runs until mid-October. The invitation is open to everyone. There are still several days left before it ends. Without further ado, we say goodbye. But not before inviting you to subscribe to our channel. If you are interested in Germany, and much more in the Stuttgart region, we bring you a lot of information that will undoubtedly be of interest to you. And if you want more information about this event and many more destinations, we invite you to visit our website travelstuttgart.com, where we expand on many topics and link you to many services. Thank you very much for your visit, and we will see you soon with a new video. Until next time.